James Kaufman, World News Report today. Muslims shut down Christmas and New Year's celebrations in France, Australia, and Germany. Newsmax reported last night that France, Australia, and Germany have canceled their New Year's celebrations due to the threat of radical Islam. This is exactly what the radical Islamists have hoped for. Way to go, Western governments. As first reported by Newsmax's Rob Schmidt, a beautiful and spectacular event, and it's all been canceled because the French government can no longer keep its own people safe from potential radical Islamic terrorists that they have welcomed into their country. Think about that. France has let in so many Middle East and North African migrants that they can no longer assemble in crowds. We're watching one of the most beautiful countries and cultures in the world commit suicide, and this threat has now spread all over the West. This is not singular to Australia or France. It's everywhere now, including in Germany, where many are too scared to even go to the country's famous Christmas markets because they are now so dangerous. They're such a target for radical Islamists.
A beautiful and spectacular event, and it has all been canceled because the French government can no longer keep its own people safe from potential radical Islamic terrorists that they have welcomed into their country. Think about that. France has let in so many Middle East and North African migrants that they can no longer assemble in crowds. We're watching one of the most beautiful countries and cultures in the world commit suicide, and this threat has now spread all over the West. This is not singular to Australia or France. It is everywhere now, including in Germany, where many are too scared to go to the country's many famous Christmas markets because they are now so dangerous. They're such a target for radical Islamists. Take a listen to the details from this report.
Terrorists have struck 7 European Christmas markets since 2014, 3 in France and 4 in Germany, all carried out by men of Muslim or Middle Eastern backgrounds. Authorities arrested 5 men suspected of planning attack number 8 in Germany last week. One of them, a Muslim cleric from a German mosque who urged his followers to kill as many people as possible.
Yeah, attack number 8 foiled. There was another attack in Poland on a Christmas market foiled as well. The one in Germany, a Muslim cleric that left Egypt to move to Germany, moving to a country which tolerantly allows him to work at a mosque, to have a mosque. And what does he do when he gets to Germany and he's saved by the West? He begins indoctrinating other Muslims to murder as many Christians as they possibly can. Going to a German Christmas market at this point is a bit like playing Russian roulette. Is today the day that one of our asylum seekers living off our tax dollars is going to plow his car through this market and kill 20 of us? We don't know. In Australia, where 16 were murdered on a beach this past Sunday, many say that they have felt the threat skyrocket as their own government imported tens of thousands of migrants from Muslim countries. The Muslim population doubling in a decade in Australia. The left-wing Prime Minister of Australia, the Labor Party, a country that has the strictest gun laws in the world already, just wants to add more gun laws, light a candle, and move on.
Light a candle, put it in their front window tonight at 6:47 p.m. to show that light will indeed defeat darkness. We will I'll take to National Cabinet this afternoon a proposal to empower agencies to examine what can be done in this area.
Being led by people that couldn't care less if you live or die, completely detached from reality. Politically correct nonsense. Stronger gun laws so the Islamists have a harder time murdering us is the answer, right? They don't want to actually fix the problem. They'll let thousands of us die before they'll be accused of being racially intolerant. They care far more about their political orthodoxies than your life. You should always remember that.
Light a candle, huh? Wow. That just says it all, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, they want to come take your guns so you're going to be completely helpless as law-abiding citizens when we all know that criminals, by definition, don't follow the law. So I guess Christmas and New Year's and all big gatherings should be canceled because these leftist politicians had to let all these radical Islamists into our Western countries to try to take them over so that they would look like they were tolerable or would tolerate any culture. What a total joke. They need to all be relieved from duty, i.e. voted out of office or physically removed, period. Whoever votes for any of these leftist liberal losers gets what they deserve. The rest of us, well, we need to figure out how to fix this situation. Please share, give us a thumbs up, and always remember that anything's possible. Bizarro world.